Welcome to JenPenCreations. I'm Jen. Today I'm gonna be talking about chores. So I'm not talking about specific chores today, what kind of chores we're doing or how to do your chores or any of that stuff. Just a whole mind concept around it when you get to a point where you know things have to get done, but you're just not motivated to do it. I mean, I feel that wholeheartedly, 100%. So today, we're gonna talk about doing yourself a favor. And we're gonna end on me doing myself a favor, and that's making hard-boiled eggs. So I keep an 18-pack of hard-boiled eggs in the refrigerator all the time. I personally like to eat a hard-boiled egg mixed with tuna in a salad for my lunches and stuff. So I'm down to 2 hard-boiled eggs and I have been needing to cook some hard-boiled eggs for a while now. So today, since we're talking about do yourself a favor and just get it done, I'm going to do myself a favor and get that done, and you'll get to learn how I make my hard-boiled eggs. They're so creamy and yummy. So stick around and we'll get to it. Have you ever had like such a busy week or busy month that you finally get a chance to sit down and look at your house and you're like, oh, there's so much to do. It's so overwhelming. There's dishes to do. There's laundry to do. You got to clean the bathroom. You got to scrub the toilet. You got to do the floors, the dusting, just everything has to get done. You haven't done a darn thing because you've been so busy. It happens. It happens to all of us. And then you get so overwhelmed with all the things that have to be done that you just sit down and you just don't want to do it. I mean, you're so unmotivated to do it. That is where discipline comes in. Because really, all motivation is constant discipline from ourselves, like self-discipline. I know you don't want to do it, but you know those dishes have to get done. And you know, you really need some clean clothes, because if you don't wash your laundry, doesn't matter how many times you shower, you're gonna stink. Discipline yourself. My favorite form of self-discipline is to just sit down and think to myself, you might as well do yourself a favor. Get it done right now, because nobody else is going to do it, and it's still going to be sitting there later when you want to relax. Just get it done, do yourself a favor, and get it done. The garbage needs to go out, but you have to pull it and walk it all the way out to the dumpster. You just have to do yourself a favor and get it done. I just put the laundry in not long ago because I was supposed to do laundry yesterday and I didn't, and I made a video instead. That video will be published soon. Do yourself a favor. Vacuum your floor. Dust the shelves that are getting a little cobweb dusty on them. Just do yourself a favor. I have been putting off for a week hard boiling eggs. And I don't even know why, because it's not like it's hard. So we're going to go to the kitchen and hard boil the eggs that I have been putting off for over a week now. So come join me. All right, so here we are in the kitchen. As you can see, I've got my pot here full of water. It's up to about 12 cups there because I'm hard boiling an entire 18 pack of eggs. Here's my eggs. I'm going to hard boil all of these. So we're going to need, of course, our pan of water and our eggs that I just showed you. We're also going to need some salt. It's got to go into the water before we even turn on the pot. We're also going to need a bowl, another bowl full of water that I'm going to take this and put it in the freezer. Once that other mixing bowl full of water is in the freezer, we turn on our stove. And get the water boiling. So we're just going to hang out and wait a few minutes while that water gets to boiling. As we can see here, we're starting to get some bubbly action going on, but not quite what we're looking for yet, so let's wait a little bit longer. Okay, now we have ourselves to a rolling boil, as you can see. Now, something I didn't mention before, but my 18 pack of eggs here are all room temperature. They've been sitting out on the counter, actually, since the day they were laid, and they're all room temperature so that this boiling hot water does not shock them and crack them. You get a lot less cracks and funk when you use room temperature eggs. So I'm going to take my trusty spaghetti spoon here, and we're going to put some eggs in that boiling water. And there goes the last one. And now we need to turn our timer on. We are going to cook these for 12 minutes. Now, sometimes you can cook them some people cook them for 10 minutes. Soft-boiled eggs, you want to cook for like between 6 and 8 minutes. I personally love soft-boiled eggs. The softer the yolk, the better. But for hard-boiled eggs, you can cook them anywhere between like 10 and 12 to 13 minutes. The longer you cook your hard-boiled egg, the more of a gray film you're going to get around your yolk. Okay, so these eggs are done, but even if I turn off the heat, they're still going to be cooking in that hot water. So we want to stop that. That's where our bowl of cold water comes in. I got to grab it from the freezer. Now I have a bowl of super, super duper cold water. We are going to transfer our eggs from the pot to the cold water. And transferring them to this bowl of cold water stops that heating process. It stops the cooking in its tracks. So these eggs are good and hard-boiled and not over-boiled, because we don't like that ugly gray film over top of our yolks. And sometimes over-boiling your eggs can make the yolks a little powdery. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like a chalky, powdery texture. I like my yolks to be super creamy. Now, that's all my eggs. Our water is all the way up to the top. It's going to overflow soon. We're going to move this over here, our little carton. And here in just a second, We're going to transfer our eggs to our carton, let them cool off in the bowl of water for a little while. Just about a minute or so, long enough for me to dump our hot water into the sink. And now we're going to transfer the eggs, because now that they've been cooled off, I can just reach in and grab them with my hand. We got to get them into the refrigerator as quickly as possible. Close them up, they're ready to go into the fridge, and that is how I make hard-boiled eggs. I'd like to thank you for joining me today on JenPenCreations while I hard-boiled some eggs. I know that hard-boiled eggs can be a little tricky sometimes. I mean, I know it seems like they're super easy, and why would somebody even make a video on it? It's like boiling water, but sometimes that's hard. Sometimes I just have a hard time getting started with it, which is where today's talk came in. I have to tell myself all the time to just do myself a favor and get it done, because nobody else is gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you, when you're up and about and moving around, just get it done. Just do yourself a favor and get it done. Because when you're sitting at the end of the day and relaxing and wanting to just chill out before you go to bed, you don't want to have to be sitting there worried about, I didn't get the laundry done and now I have to do it tomorrow. I didn't get the dishes done, now I have to do it tomorrow. Oh, the trash didn't go out and the trash guy's coming tomorrow. Just do yourself a favor and get it done right now, and then you can relax later. Like, that's an amazing concept. When I first figured it out and learned it for myself, I was like, holy crap. Just do yourself a favor and get it done. These are little tiny things that will improve your whole day. Knowing that at the end of the day, you already got that done and you don't have to worry about it. It's about discipline. Discipline yourself to just get it done, because you're doing yourself a favor. So thank you so much for sticking around and hard-boiling some eggs with me today. Did you do yourself a favor today and get something done so that you can relax later on tonight? Let me know about it. So go out, do something amazing for you today, and I'll see you right here on the next one.